Hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. This time, what I'm going to talk about is battery health. Psychological health is, I think, is also important. But actually, this time I'm thinking of mainly talking about bodily health. Anyway, as you know, health is really important. When it comes to not only bodily health but actually psychological health. There are many aspects regarding health. Anyway, but actually among those aspects, what I'm going to talk about is bodily health. Anyway, I have talked about there are many aspects related to health, but actually, the other aspects are not related this time. In this episode, I'm going to focus on bodily health. But actually, that is not to say that I do not mention other aspects of health. But actually, anyway, what I'm going as the title shows, what I'm going to talk about is poop or poops. Poops are the central topic of this episode this time. Anyway, why I'm really bad at English language, why I'm really bad at speaking English language is mainly my mother tongue is not English language. Anyway, to start with, my mother tongue is East Asian language, and anyway, my mother tongue is not related to this episode. So this time the title is Force yourselves to love poops and you can succeed. And the conclusion is, to start with, your bodily health is the most important among all when it comes to becoming rich and successful people. So which is why taking your own poops or feces is important to check levels of your health. Maybe most of you know that poops are a kind of measurement or measurements useful for measuring your bodily health or the levels of your or the conditions of your bodily health. So for example, if poops are reddened or if poops grew red, for example, if you have, for example, red poops or green poops, for example, in such a case or in such cases, maybe there is something so abnormal to your healthy condition, which is why I think not I think, but actually if you find your own poops having different colors from, for example, brown or yellow, in such a case. So in such cases, you should go to hospital to see some doctors. Anyway, which maybe I think most of you know that, or many people know that poops or feces are useful for measuring the condition of your bodily health, or the bodily health of it, or measuring those poops and feces are useful for measuring or quantifying the healthy condition, or the conditions or the situations or the states of people's bodily health, or the bodily health of human beings. Anyway, which is why, if you are really some people or many people are concerned about their own health or their own healthy conditions, and I think one of the reasons is it's the pandemic of coronavirus or COVID-19, which took place from the beginning of 2020, and maybe I think that pandemic has been over, or that pandemic has ended in this time, or in this present time. So when I'm recording, so when I'm recording this episode is, the time of this recording, or the time of creating this recording, or this episode is, it's the beginning of July in 2022. In the beginning of July in 2022, which is the recording time, or which is the creating time of this episode of my podcast. Anyway, so if you're thinking of which era I'm talking about, so please think like that. Not please think like that. Please understand, or please remember what I have said. The information related to the time I have just told you. Anyway, so the color of poops. Anyway, so like which poops are useful, and if you're so some people really love to think about their own bodily health, or their own healthy conditions. So which is why, so if you're a man, or if you're a man, you can understand to which extent you should love poops or feces. So so please imagine some busty girls, or cute ladies, or curvy ladies, or curvy girls, and maybe most of men like or love those beautiful girls. So if there are some extents to those men liking or loving those curvy girls or busty ladies. So you should apply that extent to the liking or loving of feces or poops. So which means what I'd like you to know this time is that if you have to, so if you wonder to which extent you should love poops or feces, so you should love poops or feces or you should like feces or poops to the extent to which you like or you love those favorable or those beautiful or those hot girls, for example. And the examples of those hot girls are busty ladies or curvy girls. And maybe with this explanation, I think you can understand if you're a man or woman, and if you're a woman or if you're women. So so to which extent you should like or you should love those poops or feces is. So if you have some questions about the extension, not extension, or extent of liking or loving poops or feces, so the extent should be applied from I think is a better term or better word for explaining. So so if you're a woman or if you're women, so maybe you like or you really love, or you are keen on earning money or getting money in some ways. It's fine to. If you're a beautiful woman or if you're a beautiful woman, one of the ways to take money is to steal money or to collect money from rich men or rich men. Such an option is available to some beautiful women or beautiful women. Anyway, so if you like money, if you're a woman or if you're women who really like money or capitals, so so you should apply. If there's an extent to the liking or to those women liking or loving money, so you should apply that extent to the liking or loving of poops or feces. So which means what I'd like to tell you if you're a woman or if you're a woman is that, so you have to like poops or feces to the extent to which you love money or capitals or assets, which is the extent you should use, or you should not exactly, you should apply to the liking or to the so liking, to the emotion or to the feeling of liking or loving poops or feces. I'm sorry for my complicated explanation, but actually that one of the reasons is that I'm a non-native speaker of English language, and another reason is to start with, I'm really bad at explaining things, or I'm really bad at speaking itself. Anyway, so this is all in this episode. So I'm thinking of which means I'm thinking of ending this episode. So before actually ending this episode, I'm going to tell you the title and the conclusion of this episode. The title is "Force yourselves to love poops and you can succeed." And the conclusion is, to start with, your bodily health is the most important among all when it comes to becoming rich and successful people, which is why checking your own poops or feces is important to check levels of your health. Anyway, so I don't know whether you can understand the importance of your own health, or the importances of your own health. If you are young, for example, if you are in your 20s, or if you are teenagers, you may not be able to understand the importances of your bodily health. But actually, so you get older, or you become older as other people do. So thinking of which, so I think even if you are young, I think you should take care of, or you should be concerned about your healthy conditions of your bodies, and of your mental, or of your psychologies, or of your psyches. Anyway, so which is also I'd like you to know this time. So that's it. Thank you very much for your listening. See you. And so before actually ending, so let me correct a mistake. So I mistakenly pronounced psych, but actually, so the correct pronunciation is psyche, not psych. But the correct pronunciation is psyche. So the spelling of that word is Psyche. Let me tell you again the spelling of that word. So the spelling is Psyche, which is the word I pronounced psych at first, but actually psyche is a wrong pronunciation. So the psyche is the correct pronunciation. And please make sure this one.